Hey everybody, AG51 Goose here. This video is going to go over how to set up the SLAM ER in target opportunity mode in launch dump. Alright, so let's go ahead and load our plane up. So we'll just take two missiles. So we want the EGM-84H SLAM ER. Same on this side. And to use the T mode or target opportunity mode, you need to have the data link 13, which you can put on the center hard point or the wing hard points. It will not go on the cheap hard points.
Request rearming.
Alright, plane's armed. So let's turn our master arm on air to ground mode, and we're already on the store page here, so I'll select the slammers, and it's not really going to let me set them up. It won't let me set up the flight modes or the e-fusing and stuff till we get near. But one thing here I want to point out, so when you put it to 2 mode, is the timer here. It takes, when the timer gets to 7:30, the missiles will be ready to use. It's 2.5 minutes or so for them to get ready to be able to use them. So while that's going, we'll go ahead and taxi out our Cat 2 here. Alright, we're up at altitude here. I've got altitude autopilot on, altitude hold on, and so let's go ahead and get these set up. So we are on the store page here. We have SLAM set up, and you see underneath our DUI, which stands for it's ready. That's done at 2.5 minute warm up. Alright, so then we'll go to mode and we'll change that to TOO. And then flight, FLT, you can use this to change the height you want the missile to fly at. High is 35,000, medium is 15,000, and low is right on the deck, right on the ground, about 100 feet off the ground. Alright, okay, so erase slammer, that'll erase your coordinates and stuff you have in here, so you really don't want to hit that one. Alright, it's not going to let us go to web yet, so we'll get to that in a second here. Alright, so we'll go to the SLAM display. Right, and then when we're in SLAM display, what we'll do, we'll go to the UFC here, and over here we have distant. That's the distance the camera turns on from the picture, so we're going to change this to 20. Alright. And then once you do that, we're going to change our release type, which is this one here, and in this case we're going to use manual mode. Okay, and once we do that, we'll go to MSN, and now over here you can actually use your SA page, or you can use your HSI page. In this case, my target, my first target is waypoint 3, so I'll select waypoint 3. I'll do waypoint designate, and then come back over to the bomb. You can see the coordinates were already automatically set over here. Okay, with target opportunity mode, you have to do a bomb one at a time because you have to do the waypoint designate. I don't know that you do one bomb at a time. Alright, so then hit return, come back to the main page, and now again, as you can see, check that everything's okay. So if my flight's medium, my E-fusing was turned off. Maybe I forgot to turn it on, so make sure that's on. And then this here distance, this was the camera, that it defaults 10, but we changed it to 20 to have it come on at 20. Alright, and that's that missile set up and ready to go. Okay, so this is indicating on my HUD here, as you can see, it's telling me we have to go to left. It's also telling us we're in range. Right. And of course the SLMR is telling us that we have the SLAM missile selected and that we have it in TOO mode, or target opportunity mode. We're going to swing this bad boy here. I'll increase this turn. Alright, and of course down at the bottom here we have our distance to target. These things have a range of about 145 miles, so as you can see, we're well in range for this missile to reach its target. So we'll go ahead and launch them. I'm not sure what the call is when you launch these missiles, so I'm just going to say missile away. Alright, and then of course we automatically will jump over to the other missile. And so here what we have to do is change our waypoint. So my second target was waypoint 4. So I'll change to the waypoint that my second target's at. Waypoint designate. And once again, if you go to the SLAM display and go to MSN, you will see that the coordinates are already put in there. Hit return. Also forgot, if you want to, you can change the camera distance. So you'd have to, you go SLAM display USC and change the distance to 20 for the camera to come on. Alright, and once I do that, I'll go MSN, I'll go back to return. I'll turn a data link pod on now. Okay, and there's a thing with the data link pod. If you don't go to the WEP WEP, and I almost screwed this up, but you have to select the SLAM SLMER at least once, and then that puts SLMR under the data link 13. If you do not have that under the data link 13, you won't get a camera, you won't get a picture on the missile. Alright, so let's go ahead and launch this one so I can get out of flying lopsided. The other thing is you can have them fly to the target through waypoint, and I can show you how to do that in this video. That'll be another video. It's a little more in depth. Alright, so these missiles are on their way to the target. So I'll bring up on this page my data link. And as you can see, this is the distance that the missile is from the target. So what you need to do is you click the USC over here, and then you hit channel, and then you can cycle between the missiles. And I believe I had, yeah, my missiles were on hardpoint 7 and hardpoint 3, and that would be the channel. So this here tells you I'm on channel 7 right now. That missile is 75 miles out basically. So let's go ahead and change them to channel 3, and this missile is 78 miles out. So my channel 7 missile will reach the target first. So we'll go to that missile. Alright, so I'm going to speed this up, and I'll be back when we're about ready to launch here. Alright, so I'm back, and we're approaching our 20 miles here in the first missile. And as you can see, at 20 miles we get a picture. So we're going to go ahead and zoom this in. And as you can see, it's not a very good picture with these missiles. Okay. We will hit the FOV down here, which of course is for zooming in. Field of view zoom in. This here A antenna, so this would be the aft antenna. Unchecked, you're looking out the bow, so depending on whether your nose pointing on your back and pointing at the target as to what antenna you'd want there. But I just want to leave my forward antenna. I'm going around the circle. Doesn't matter. Alright, so now you can move the cursor over once you make your DDI soy. And I think, oh no, he might be dead on the target. I'm pretty sure he's dead on the target. Quite often when you do waypoint designating, they'll be off and you'll have to adjust the target, but I'll show you. So you move the cursor, hit TDC to press, and let TDC, and you see how it jumps off. I've moved it. Now here, I'll do better move over here. Right, and it jumps off. Okay, or you can push and hold TDC to press. Move your cursor over to where you want it, and then let it off, and you'll see. You can see right here the missile snapped onto that target there. Right, so I'm pretty sure that missile's going to hit, and it's going to get that guy without a problem. He's going straight in at him. Alright, so let's switch to back to you'll see. I'll go to my channel and I'll switch over to number 3. Enter missile 3, and as you can see, he's coming right in as well. He's already in there. Channel 7. And boom. So that's it. There goes in. Oh, there it goes. Oh, jeez. Stuck them both on the same one. That shouldn't have happened. I'm pretty sure I switched up to waypoint 4, did I not? Yes, I did. So I must have screwed up Mission Editor when I set them up. But anyways, that is how you use the SlamER simple mode. And as I said earlier, I will do a video up and explain all the buttons and how to get them to fly a waypoint into the target and stuff. But for now, this is just a quick tutorial, let you guys know how to do it. Alright, so I'm going to say peace out for now. I'll see you in the next video.